Hi class, today I'm going to talk about how toothpaste impacts the community. The first thing we're going to do is talk about the ingredients of fluoride and toothpaste. This whole thing is going to be a molecular dive through of everything that involves the chemistry. Let's get to it. One of the numerous vital elements of toothpaste is fluoride. This is the cavity prevention superhero. Even though fluoride can be found in many other places, including rocks, soil, food, and even water, the fluoride we utilize in toothpaste and drinking water is considered reliable and intended to maintain your teeth's strength. Fluoride prefers to interact with teeth in order to make them stronger. By strengthening the enamel, which is the outermost layer of your teeth, it keeps cavities away. In addition, fluoride strengthens small areas in which the enamel of your teeth could be beginning to fall out and helps stop dangerous bacteria from destroying your tooth's enamel. Fluorosilicic acid, which is collected as vapor, ensures the purity of the substance. Both sodium fluoride and sodium fluorosilicate are produced from this acid. The way this happens is by neutralizing acid with caustic acid, also known as sodium hydroxide. This will produce sodium fluorosilicate, and sodium fluoride will then be produced by reacting fluorosilicic acid with table salt. Here are some definitions to understand more about tooth enamel. First, we have to understand what equilibrium is. Equilibrium is a state of balance, especially between different forces or influences. An example of this would be the point at which a solid and a liquid are in equilibrium. This is what we call freezing point. Enamel is composed of mostly two things: phosphate ions and calcium ions. Under normal conditions, a state of equilibrium is reached between calcium and phosphate ions in saliva. That's going to create 96% of tooth enamel. That's going to be called hydroxyapatite. The other 4% is water. That's where we're going to get our OH2 from. Now, let's get into how we make fluorapatite. Fluoride ions bond with hydroxyapatite. This will cause the enamel of our teeth to shift. Fluoride in toothpaste helps shield our teeth from cavities when we brush our teeth by converting the enamel into fluorapatite, which is much more durable and acid resistant. For us to be able to talk about sugars efficiently, we need to know what a hydroxyl group is. This is one of the functional groups in chemistry, specifically organic chemistry, with one hydrogen and one oxygen atom. Sugars, which on a molecular level are known as carbohydrates, also contribute to tooth decay and can be prevented by toothpaste with fluoride. Monosaccharides such as glucose and fructose contain multiple hydroxyl groups, making them easy to bond with, thus forming disaccharides like sucrose. These glycosidic bonds cause oral bacteria to metabolize and produce acids that lower the pH. The enamel weakens without essential minerals like calcium and phosphate, making teeth more susceptible to cavities. Another term we should define is pH. pH is a measure of how basic or acidic a substance is. pH has a range of 0 to 14. A pH greater than 7 means the substance is basic. A pH less than 7 means the substance is acidic. When the pH is exactly 7, that indicates that the substance is neutral. Acid is created when bacteria in the mouth breaks down sugars. Your mouth's enamel begins to be destroyed if the acid level falls too low. If you increase pH, it stops damage. A buffer solution resists a change in pH from the addition of a small amount of acid or base. A buffer is a solution that maintains the stability of a system's pH level when adding small quantities of acids or bases. Our saliva helps buffer acids and restores minerals like calcium and phosphate fluoride in toothpaste, and it speeds up the process by creating a stronger layer of fluorapatite. That's why our saliva is important. Candy and soda contain sugars that can decompose into acids. Your enamel will be weakened by these acids. However, by forming a acid-resistant fluorapatite, toothpaste with fluoride can change this. This is the chemical equation for how fluoride ions replace hydroxide in hydroxyapatite. Likewise, hydroxide ions will boost pH, enhancing your teeth's durability against decay. Now, let's look at two tubes of toothpaste with fluoride levels that are different. This one on the left has 1500 parts per million ppm, and the one on the right has 2800 parts per million or ppm. The toothpaste amount of fluoride may always vary. The vast majority of over-the-counter toothpaste has 1500 parts per million, which is shown on the left, which is an excellent cavity prevention. However, even better protection is offered by greater levels, such as the one on the right, which is the 2800 ppm, which these are only usually prescribed. The natural sources of fluoride involve groundwater, and like we mentioned before, involve rocks. However, kids who swallow too much toothpaste can get something called fluorosis of the teeth as the consequence of too much fluoride. This is why it's important to use the right amount of toothpaste when we're brushing our teeth. The key to strong, healthy teeth is fluoride, which you can prevent cavities and preserve your enamel forever by brushing your teeth every day. Keep in mind that maintaining your oral health and balance is important for your health as a human. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation.